Well, now it's raining. Right, we'll find our way out of here. Northgate, it's unusual Sunday do for the athletics, but not today, it's a Friday. And it's raining. So, this group's been to Bury. You've seen us earlier on going into Bury. Picked up from the Theatre Royal. Brought them back into Ipswich. With drizzle and rain, and we've quite a pleasant day in the middle of it, and now it's raining again. Take advantage of that car going across. Round at the front. Round the left. Away we go. See the edge of the cloud up ahead, so this is the end of it. Back in and not out again. Good. Quite loudly on this, on something inside the dashboard there. The widens on these are enormous. Just done our compulsory training. We've learnt again that stopping in the wet is 4 times longer than stopping in the dry, so we'll leave plenty of room. Cars blocking the exit there, so we'll go. Watch the right, check the front, around the left in the mirror. To do 35 hours compulsory training every 5 years. Should be spread out as 1 times 7 every year. Most people save it up and go for the full week. The dribs and drabs towards the end. That gives us our CPC, our blue card again, so we can drive with passengers. Ambulance coming here, so we'll block the way and let him come through. Amazing job the emergency services do. Fight through all of this as well. We saw an ambulance at Bury St Edmunds too. Going to the West Suffolk Hospital. This one's off to Ipswich Hospital right now. green with a filter, so it's going to go to amber and red, isn't it? So we're already on the brakes then. Check our position here with a cycle lane. Pop those back onto me a little bit, so kill the noise for a moment. You can see how shiny the road surface has got now. Although we have had enough rain. Check right and left and right again. Come off there. Make sure nobody's doing anything silly. Wind us back up. Throttle now. I know it's 30 at the bottom, so we'll go lightly on the brake. I suspect he'll want to go before we can get round. This one, so he'll go in now, I hope. Back in. Come on in. There we go. Might as well. We're not going to get ahead because there'll be a queue around the corner. I'll keep traffic moving. We'll just give it until everybody can get home, can't they? No use trying to hurry. Just leave 30 seconds to join the next queue. Road markings in this rain are really quite badly reflective. Look in the mirror and check our position. Comes Beastons again. Saw him earlier on. Get away with these signals here with a red in between two greens, but we're straight ahead and we're green. We don't have a red filter light in this country, a red arrow light, well, at least not unless it's specially authorised. One, two of these out of here. Until the next red light. Gosh, that's smoking well. What's going on with that? So the queue I mentioned that we're going to join is this one here. There's always a queue somewhere to join. Wasn't really worth rushing up Norwich Road, was it, when we just joined the back of this queue? Superstore Friday night. Just check they all do go in there and don't come up our near side. We need to be careful just here. Nobody over the inside. Way down to the busy A14. Try to speed match the traffic on the carriageway we're going to join. So lorry we can try and join in behind. This car behind goes straight across the solid line illegally. Never mind. Half a mile. Quite a lot of spray off these lorries, even though they've got the spray suppression on. Still kick up a lot of water. Wheels on or more. Pinch point there by that curb that kicks out. Gap outside, the curb, coming. easing off again, which is nice. Fields on the left are full of houses, I would imagine. So, wheated there at the moment. There's a few poppies. Up to 50 miles an hour. Yeah. Mainline railway on the right here again. Bailey. Colourful cottages on the left. Suddenly the traffic has disappeared out here. Cards and licensing. I also a video on the things that we need to drive large vehicles at some point. Make a bus test. So mine was before the time of the theory test, but we still have a sort of show and tell with a number of items. Where's the first aid kit, that sort of thing. Stationary on the green, look. Can't we like? Keep doing it. So, I'm more interested in his sat nav or something. Anyway, where were we? So, licensing and cards and things. So, you have to take a test to drive a large vehicle. Mine consisted of about 10 days training, at the end of which the 10th working day was the test. By about the 5th or 6th day we had enough under our belts that we were able to go out on quite a long journey round and enjoy the drive. The test consists of a reverse. Get in. Test consists of a drive round the test centre first on the test centre land and an S-shaped reverse. You reverse from the right hand side across round a cone to your left and back, to get the back end to land in a metre wide yellow box, and brake on and all the rest of it. Good observation. And drive around the test centre again and do a controlled stop, not an emergency stop. A large vehicle they call it controlled stop. On the brakes without locking it up, and stop as soon as you can. Go out on the road. There's a car coming. Let's see it there. The road part of the test consists of about 40 minutes drive. Carriageways in and out of town, various turns and starts and stops. Hill start, up and downhill. Hopefully that was some years ago now. So before the theory test was in. And, I learned to drive in a manual because at the time you could have either a manual or an automatic licence. I learned in a 6-speed manual. You can see some of the videos we still have some manual coaches about. But nowadays you just take a test. Anyway, no theory test, but we had a show and tell, so with various things. First aid kit, open and close the emergency door, those sorts of things. How would you check the oil? That sort of thing. That's a little bit more comprehensive than that. Anyway, besides that now, we have to take compulsory training, which consists of 5 7-hour sessions. Driving safely and customer service, sorts of things. If you take one every year for 5 years, you'll get your card automatically after that, or you can save it all up. Either take it in dribs and drabs towards the end, or take it as a full week. Took mine online this time. That gives me a blue card, driver qualification card, DQC, or CPC, driver CPC, Certificate of Professional Competence. And then to drive vehicles with tachographs in, you need a tachograph card. The tachograph card and the blue card has to be with you at all times when driving, even if tachograph is an analogue sort, still leave the digital card with you. You have to have that read every 28 days as well. Tachograph, the digital one in the vehicle, is downloaded every so often as well. And besides that, we need to, we're taking school children, doing the disclosure and barring service check, just to make sure we're a good citizen. Didn't run the police's records for anything. So everybody who takes school children out in any sort of form has had one of those. Rest assured. Beside that, we have to take a little test with the county council to obtain ourselves a county council card to do school services. So that's 4 cards now in the wallet with you the whole time. That's why the wallet looks very large. It's not due to the amount of money in the wallet, I can assure you of that. It's due to the number of cards we have to carry around with us the whole time. The driving licence for the bus gives us a D. So I think it's plus E as well as trailer. C and things, lorries, or HGV. There's things called grandfather rights as well, which allows you to drive some larger vehicles if you took your licence some time ago. These have been harmonised a bit now. And then driving old vehicles, anybody with a car licence some time can drive a bus over 30 years old, provided they're not carrying more than, let's say, 8 passengers, something like that. Of course, with a full bus licence I can carry full amount of passengers. So with commercial services it's at separate fares type arrangement, and for museum services they have to be free. This museum doesn't have an operator's licence, so you can't collect any money at all for those. The operator, my own vehicle I can take out as well, and that's insured for everything it needs to be to carry passengers. Free services at rallies and the same. And people often get confused with the tax classes, the licensing classes and the insurance classes, but they're all completely separate, but you have to have the right ones for each. So and MOT classes as well, the difference between 5 and 6. You need the right class for the vehicle, but doesn't mean there's any limit on the passengers licensing for that. It's a very good government leaflet that tries to explain it all, but with a load of caveats. Very, very complex situation. And then also vehicles that are over 40 years old don't need an MOT at all in this country, but in order for that to happen you have to have your reserve vehicle classified as heritage, so that's where there is a little bit of crossover. Heritage status then, no MOT from the next one, under 40 years. So my vehicle is approaching 40 years old, built in, well, it's probably built in about 1981 or 2 actually, and hung around as a chassis, and then body was eventually put on it and converted to right-hand drive and all sorts. A separate video on that. We'll do some more videos on that at some point. But the 40-year rule applies from its next birthday, next annual birthday, unless you can prove it was built a lot earlier. And then you can go for your heritage status for it, and tax exemption as well. Mine was probably built in 81 or 82, but it merged with a 1985 registration mark on it, so probably first used in 1985, March or so. So 2025 is coming up, so we need to get on with that. Yeah, another coach coming. Friendly wave. So back to Ringshaw already. Started our day on a school service. A little school service first from Wattisham to Ringshaw, the base children, the air base. Army base now. Our right overhead. Then I went off to Great Maldingfield near Sudbury, took them to Felixstowe. An hour and a quarter's drive over there, Felixstowe for 3 hours, brought them back to Great Maldingfield, up to Bury St Edmunds, maybe 45 minutes at Bury before, maybe an hour before my people came out. From Bury to take them back from the Theatre Royal in Bury back to Ipswich, and now we've come back from Ipswich to here. Big round trip today. Not actually been very far away from base. Probably 4 hours driving, something like that, maybe a little bit more. Had a rest in between, 45 minutes at Felixstowe. Let's go on and drive for another 4.5 hours if we needed to. Probably had the best part of 45 minutes at Bury St Edmunds as well, but didn't need that. Nice break for a cup of coffee then. Signage has been removed now. It's polling day yesterday. Hello. Why have you got a beacon on? Yeah, something's been in the on the verge there. Interesting. So polling day yesterday. Elections over and done with. Change of administration. The new demonstration does for passenger transport services. Be a bit more friendly towards those with the way things have gone overnight, polling wise, elections wise. See how things pan out. The rain is still hanging around, despite it getting a bit brighter. Refrigerated unit poking over the hedge there as it came along. Can't go too quickly through this bit here for that very reason. There we are, nearly back now. Back to edging. Well, Norton I suppose this is. This end. Pub just down this road is the Wheelhouse, or Willers. Suffolk dialect, Willis. That's an edging. Edging runs into Norton here somewhere. That's at Norton. This must be edging, that's the village hall. Edging with Norton. Edging starts around here somewhere. The Suffolk parishes all running into each other. Water main works, big infrastructure project. So, fenced off the field still. Trying to get in there, I think. Quite a lot of national infrastructure projects. There's that water main linking up the water towers and various other main systems. We've got a couple of pylon enhancements